Well, hello everybody again and welcome back to another part of my Pokemon Platinum completely randomized Nuzlocke challenge. And yeah, in the last episode I said I would train up, so I did just that. Toad and Happy Feet are now up to level 41, as is the rest of the team. So we're all good to go. We're good to tackle on the next snowy route that's in our way. And hopefully in this episode we're going to make it to Snowpoint City. So if you're stoked for that, leave a like and do all that fun stuff. So let's just run away from this Torterra. And really quick, during the training session, Toad actually learned the move Bite. So that's very useful because it's a coverage move. It's super effective against Psychic types, and he's weak against those, so that's very useful. And Happy Feet stayed the same. He tried to learn a couple of moves, but they were or physical or not that good, so I decided not to get them. And yeah, that training session was a long time ago, because you may have noticed that there wasn't a lot of Pokemon or videos in general on the channel for the past week or week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever. And that's because I didn't have very much time to record, because my mother was at home all the time because she had like a hernia. I don't really know what it's called exactly. It's not really a hernia, but it's just a little bit less extreme than hernia, but it's still quite extreme. So she was at home for a couple of weeks and she couldn't really go to work and do anything. So she just laid in bed all day or sat on the couch. So she didn't move, or she didn't really do anything, because that was just too painful for her. So that's really really sad. But because of that I couldn't record. I didn't have my free time, and there was always somebody in the house, and I don't really like that when I record. So yeah, I try to record when nobody is around, and that's why I couldn't record. And I did try to of course record that Minecraft video I put out a couple days earlier, that my 5 years anniversary video, because that was a very big deal and that was something I wanted to do, and that just had to be done in my opinion. So that was something I had to kind of improvise to do that video. So yeah, it was on a very late at night, and that is why I wasn't as talkative in that episode, or as enthusiastic as I normally am or try to be, in a sense. So yeah, I'm going to try to of course pump out a few videos right now, because my mom is currently at work. She's going to try to get back into the groove of things, because the pain is not as extreme as it was a couple of weeks ago. So she took her rest, and now it's all getting better. It's all getting back to the point of normal, or I mean, being able to work again, basically. Let me just drink a little bit, and I'll just turn on my lights right here, because I can't see my screen and it's getting dark out here. So let's switch, because these opponents are just all around bad for Toad, and we have to do something about that. Let's just go to Scrooge, and then we'll Rock Blast you straight out of the sky. Let's see if that works. I hope so. Yes, Rock Blast, get a nice 3-hitter, and that takes you out. So that's splendid. Let's get this item, an Ultra Ball. Yeah, there are very many hidden items on this route. I'm not going to get all of them, because most of them are either shards, or I think like the protein, the iron, those vitamin items, and I don't really need those. So yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. So let's just miss the rolling kick actually, and that's not very nice. Yeah, I didn't want to go for Flare Blitz because of the recoil damage. So if I can go for a rolling kick or some other move, then I'm going to do that instead of Flare Blitz, because the recoil damage is not that ideal. but it's also nice to have a coverage move like Flare Blitz, so I'm not going to delete it. Let's just switch to Scrooge for this next Snover to keep the levels all equal, and you also have Lava Plume, so that's also 4 times super effective. And yeah, your Endure is not going to work, Snover. Let's see, what else? Let's put Toad to the back, and then we'll put, no, not default, no, not again. I want to go to Switch and then put you right there. And let's use some full heals on Magnezone and on Empoleon. And now we're all good to go. And yeah, I like to use my speed up a lot in this route because I can't use my bike and I can't even run on most parts of this route. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate because of the snow and everything. So another skier, another Snorunt or ice type. Let's go for a Brick Break and take you out, because well, Snorunt is not that bulky. I actually caught a Snorunt in the last episode, and there should be a hidden item somewhere over here, if I'm not mistaken. Please? Yes, a nugget. That is actually quite useful because we can sell that for a lot of money. So let's move right along. Let's get out of this snow, this deep ass snow. And then we'll move along to right here, and then there should be some more trainers. Oh, I hate this snow so much. I quite like the snow in real life, but on this route it's just so painful to get through, and it's such a drag. So there's another trainer right here. Let's battle you because of experience points, and we can always use those, right? Ninja Boy Ethan. Let's go ahead and use another Rock Blast or Miss. That is also a possibility. Can we still outspeed you? No, you're faster. And you switch into Golbat. That's also good. And because, oh my god, we hit 2 times. It's not... okay, words. Let's go for a Lava Plume to take you out. Level 42. Yes, that's also a band. I just realized while I said that. That's Skorupi again, right? Let's go into Jesus Bird and let's fly. Yes, because we yeah, that's a new move basically. I think we thought fly to Jesus Bird in the last episode or a couple of episodes ago, and I don't think I've used it. So this is TM7 Close Combat. Wow, okay, that's actually a good move. Oh my god, that's normally that would be Hill. But in this case it's Close Combat. So that's actually a good randomizer. We've been getting so many shitty moves, and now we get Close Combat, so that is actually very nice. We can teach that to Toad. But of course every move, or most of these moves, have their drawbacks. So yeah, as you know, Close Combat lowers the defense and the special defense of the user by 1 stage. And I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because in a Nuzlocke you have to walk, or you have to watch out for those kind of things, because you can use your Close Combat and then not take the opponent out, and then the opponent is going to use an attack on you and you're going to die because of your dropped defenses. So that's not very good, and we don't want things dying because it's a Nuzlocke, of course. It's Nuzlocke 101, we don't want things dying. So let's switch Happy Feet to the front because you're full health and you're ready to go. And let's get this crazy ass spinner skier, please. Yes, he's just sliding all over the place. And let's initiate another battle. Skier Bjorn, whatever. And let's serve your swine up and kill you. Yes, a Sneasel. Let's do something because we have to. I don't actually know. Let's stay in. Sneasel is frail as fuck. We can use Surf. Probably take you out. Yes. Way to go, Happy Feet. Taking 1 for the team. Let's enter this house because I think we get a spell tag. Yes, it's a spell tag. I was right. Right, I was. So continuing on Route 217, and there's another trainer up here, I believe. No, you're not a trainer? Okay, she is actually telling us about the dowsing machine, how we can use that in this area to search hidden items. And oh my god, the snow is so slow. It's snow slow, or snow Slow snow. Yes, there we go. And it also rhymed, so it has to be true. I mean, I'm just all over the place today. It's all crazy. Pilot Wine, take you out with a nice serve. We're getting on up there in levels. Glaceon is up next. Let's actually go to no, not to Toad. Let's go to Scrooge, maybe? Perhaps? Yes. Perhaps indeed. And let's break you. Take you out, hopefully. No, not quite. And we'll break you one more time, and that will take you out. One more time. Yeah. I mean, I'm just all over the place. Some fighting dude up here. Let's switch UFO to the front. No, better still. Let's switch Pidgeot up to the front. Jesus Bird, because he's got fly now, so he can fly on the wings of Jesus Bird and kill all the fighting types on the ground and do some big damage to everything and making up lyrics as we go. Riolu is up next. You can go down, please. Yes, that was a very nice song. I put a lot of effort into that. A wishing Machoke, that's actually very nice. A wishing Machoke, better than an exploding Machoke, might I add. So this is actually the end, or nearly the end, of this very tedious route. We have one more trainer, I think, up here, and that's the end. And then a big pile of grass up in the distance right there. So let's see what we can do to this Curlia right here. It started to heal, of course. Let's crunch you, because we have that. And yeah. And let's get to level 42 again. It's the band again, because level 42. And that's everything I know about that band. It's just a name. I know it's a band, but that's where it ends. Let's go back to Toad, because Baneri is up next, and then we'll rolling kick you with our fist plate on our Breloom, and it's very powerful. So let's Seeking is up next. Let's go to... I still don't have any grass or electric type moves. I really have to get on to that. Yeah, that's another thing I want to say, because in the last episode I said that I could replace a team member, and that's true, but I also caught a Milotic in the episode before that, I think, in Mount Coronet, and I thought that I didn't have my encounter yet for Mount Coronet, because I checked all my Pokemon in the boxes and in my party, and none of them displayed Mount Coronet, but there was actually two Pokemon in the daycare that I forgot about, Togepi and Grumpig. And Grumpig I caught in Mount Coronet when I first got there, in I think episode 12, somewhere about that, so really early on basically. And yeah, I caught that Grumpig right there, and that was my encounter for the whole of Mount Coronet, so I can't use that Milotic sadly. I have to release it, but that's just how it is. I'm going to play by the rules and release that Milotic once I get to Snowpoint City, and then we'll pick another team member, because I was planning on using that Milotic because it's very powerful, but that's not going to happen right now. So this is actually our encounter for Route 217, Finneon, and I don't actually know if I want to... Whoa, shit, that's really unexpected. Let's quickly use a Moo Moo Milk, no, a Hyper Potion, and yeah, let's see, he goes for another Fire Blast. He can just whittle himself down. He might actually have something that absorbs hail damage, because the hail isn't doing damage to him. Maybe he has Snow Warning or anything or something. That might actually be useful. Let's use another Moo Moo Milk, because I don't want to die, because UFO is one of my better Pokemon. Let's go to the back and try to catch you, because you're only a Finneon. How hard can it be? Using a net ball? Yes, that works perfectly on water types and bug types. But this is the Finneon. Phineas. Yeah, I can name you I can name you something like that, or just Finn for short. I'm going to name you Finn, just for short. Or Flynn. Let's name you Flynn, because Flynn, yeah, with double N is I think that's how you spell it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any other way to spell Flynn. Flynn is the nickname of Walter Jr. from Breaking Bad, and yeah, this I don't know why he wanted to be called Flynn, but he wanted to be called something else than his dad because he was kind of ashamed of him, and that's why Walter Jr. wanted to be named Flynn. So Barry is up here. Hey Nicky, how is it coming along now? Slow, way too slow. Yeah, that's because of the fucking snowman. Not the snowman, but the snow, comma, man. Rage, all of the rage in that sentence. Listen Nicky, you see those rocks all lumpy there? You can't climb those rocks until you get the Snow Point City gym badge. Anyway, I'm off. Team Galactic is coming for you. Or I'm coming for you, I'm sorry. So yeah, he's going to try and tackle Team Galactic. Yeah, those are up to no good in Lake AQT. So we have to get the Snow Point City gym first, and then we can get up there, because we got the TM for rock climb. I completely neglected that somewhere in the middle of my story on the previous route, right next to the house of the man, of the hiker that said, I dropped my HM somewhere around here, hint hint, nudge nudge, wink wink. So we have our encounter for the Lake AQT area. It's a Porygon too, but sadly I already have a Porygon, so I'm not going to be able to catch this Porygon because it's evolutionary dupes clause. So let's run away and let's see what else we can encounter right here. Please be something good. Please be something good. It's another Porygon too. It is good, but it's not useful for us in this case. Please be something good. Again, it's a Snover. And wow, okay. I mean, that's our encounter, I think. Yeah, for some odd reason, that's why I was kind of confused. For some odd reason, I thought we already had a Snover, and that's why I kind of hesitated. But okay, it's a Snover. I can work with that. Let's switch to UFO, and then we'll Milk Drink. That's interesting. Let's Hypnosis you, and then we'll use some resisting moves like maybe Surf or Earthquake. Yeah, let's go for a Surf. Hopefully don't take... No, that's good enough. Then we'll use some Moo Milk because I don't want to die. Because the burn and the snow or the hail, whatever, is racking up. And then we can maybe throw a nice Great Ball, perhaps? Or I should have first turned Quick Ball. Why do I always forget that? Oh my god, and we got the Snover, yay, level 32. That's also a nice addition to our arsenal of Pokemon. How do we name you? Let's name you, I have a great nickname. Let's name you President Snow. So we'll do it like this. So President, and then Snow. Because of the Hunger Games. Yes. Santa Claus. That's how I always call him. President Snow. So we have one more item up here before we reach Snow Point City, and it's just in time because I want to keep those episodes just a bit on the short side. And we can end it off now because we entered Snow Point City. So let's grab one more Ultra Ball right here. Something that you can pick up, a freebie for entering Snow Point City. That also rhymed. I'm so good at rhyming, you don't even know. So in the next episode we're going to explore Snow Point City and maybe take on the gym, probably take on the gym, and pick up a new team member and release the Milotic and everything. I'll explain that in the next episode in case you missed this. In that case you're not going to hear this, but I mean, my brain just had a brain fart and the size of Mount Rushmore. I don't even know. I'm so bad at doing outros. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and then I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.